Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make Dalgona, or otherwise known as whipped coffee. I think it's an Asian thing, and I'm Asian and I love coffee, and my channel is a caffeinated magician, so here goes nothing. There's a lot of tutorials about it, but none of them is as fun as mine, okay? So, that being said, I love coffee. I love the energy it gives you. It's a stimulant. Big word, stimulant. That means stimulated. That's the root word, which means fun. So just focus and stay current. You need to whip about, and you can get stuff like this. 2 scoops or tablespoons. Same thing with this. If you can get a small scoop of like this or sugar, it's perfect. 2 of that. And then with the same thing, maybe actually a teaspoon. We're doing it, but let me see here. You can try to do it in here, and it's not working. So what I'm gonna do, it works with the sugar because it is lower bass. By bass I mean I like music playing to this. I'm gonna see if I can do that. And if there is, well then there you go. But you got a regular spoon, and just one of these, that should be enough. You don't want it too much. And after you get that, you add some hot water. So the way I'm gonna do that is boil some water. I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm gonna plug this in first. But plug in the water. My favorite thing about coffee is it gives me the energy, but I go crazy when I have coffee, especially energy drinks. That's why I try to cut off on the drinks only once a month when I'm on my that line. So, sometimes I get crabby, and for like 5 days in a row, once a month, I just feel really depressed and crabby. So I usually get Cheetos to cheer me up. I'll just, lay there on my couch and pity. It's an urban joke. Don't look into it. But I am light skinned. I can get away with it. Just check out joke play. That's my culture. But only if you're like MA rated. It's an out rating, and then your age. That's you know what I mean. I'm a DJ. See what coffee does to me? Well, I had a caffeinated beverage today, an energy grape NOS, and that did something to my brain. So I have a mental illness called bipolar. So that mixed with caffeine comes for a super hyper day, and it's annoying to the neighbors, but kind of entertaining at the same time. But it keeps me, like I said, it keeps me focused, stimulated. I can come up with better ideas for comedy. Like, for example, why do you put a clock on the wall? So you can tell it the time. Hey, look, wall, you're about, it's about 1:18 right now. And dinner's coming up at 5 o'clock, so look out. I don't know, there's a stupid joke. That goes number 1 on the charts of look at stupid jokes. No, actually 1:18. So it's a Bible verse. Romans 1:18. I can do all things through Christ, and that's Philippians 4:13. I'm in my real verses next up. See, I can develop comedy, do a tutorial, and throw up the Bible verses and evangelize all at the same time. I'm multi-lecturist. Okay, so this is I get that on from Bob Smiley. He's a great comedian. I love his comedy, but he always uses the after every sentence. Kind of get told. Tim Hawkins, great comedian too. both Christian-based comedians. They go to churches doing comedy. John Christ is another one. Don't say Christ. That's blasphemous. I just said it. But like haha. But he goes to more like diverse audiences where most of them are Christians. He gets them in there. But sometimes he has unbelievers in the crowds. He caters to both the world and the church, just like people do, like with Craig or Annie and their team. 116 for life. Unashamed life, unashamed of the gospel. You gotta live it. My favorite song is "Go Hard" on their album Rebel. That was like with Craig's first album, fire album. And yeah. I'm about done boiling this water and into keeping you entertained, just with banter. Now, banter, kids, what that is, technically, is joking around and talking, aka flirting, but you don't have to know that. Somehow us adults get away with it. We're married and the kids are like, why are you doing that to another woman? And basically, it's because that's how we treat on each other without getting mad. Trust me, we get into arguments, and then we're just like, dude, just take off your clothes. So, see, we make up for it in having babies. I gotta make this PG-13. I'll put a rating on it. Okay, come on, like, you two don't kill me, because I know alpha male pulls down his pants in front of young kids, and you don't kick him out for that. Oh, by the way, shout out to alpha male, because they can't know how to dress, and also because of Reach Records, I also know how to dress. Depends what side of the fence I want to be on. Hey, look, I just hopped over. A hip, a hop, a hippity hop. Everybody jump, 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 jump. Okay. Done now. Pulling enough. Janae Ferguson, he's amazing. And I'm an psychologist, so when they go, that's why they have the parental advisory. Duh. Music's not made for adults, but same thing with like with Craig and I, like they cater to the community, but it's still adult content. I mean, it's clean, but just like some of the women, you don't want a 2-year-old or any of that. But they breast satisfy of the youth. Whoa, that's in there. I love the Bible. Okay, so I just made this wrong. So you're gonna dump this out and remake it, okay? So now I can show you. So look, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and then a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever, the coffee, and then hot water, but very little. Only, eyeball it. Only enough to whip it, like that. It's about 2 tablespoons of hot water. And then, you need a whisker, or if you go to Javi, I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm trying to get with them, but I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. But if you get this video, Javi, I can work with it, because I'm the guy from the Magician. But, once I get there. But, like, you whip this, and, I gotta do this over the sink. Okay, I'm doing this over the sink, just so you can see your process. Now speed this up, but See, if you put too much water, you can put more instant coffee and sugar. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna turn that off. Put another teaspoon or tablespoon, or tablespoon of instant coffee. And I know I put a lot of this, but one more scoop of the sugar. And this is gonna be really a lot, so I'm gonna have to be careful here. But I'm gonna whip this, and hopefully you can see in there. It really is being whipped. And I'm gonna show you the angle here. Okay, so that's how it looks. It's whipped already. See, just like that. I can whip it a little bit more. Okay, so that's about right. And then now I have, you can put this in a glass like so, and you put your coffee you put milk first, and I don't have any, so, which is unfortunate. I just have whipped cream, so this is gonna be really creamy of a coffee. So I'm gonna just put a little bit, okay, and just put a little bit of cream in there, like that. Maybe about 1/3 of the cup or 1/6. Go back to the fridge. Okay. And then pour that back into the coffee, and that's what you get. Now from there, you can blend your coffee again. And the end result, put it in a clear glass just to see the delicacy of it. Beauty of it. This is what it looks like. I know. Here, I'll clean it up. I have to do some dishes here, but that's okay, just for looks. Okay, there you go. It looks better like this. Okay, so this is a coffee. It looks beautiful in the glass like this. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some work on the editing, but that's the final result. And I apologize for the pudgy belly. I'm slowly on the diet and I'm losing weight. The diet that I go on is that just don't eat as much, and I try to limit my carbs. I still have sugary drinks, but I try to zero sugar if I can stay away from regular. A lot of this is not real sugar. This is actually artificial sugar, monk fruit. It's monk fruit, so it's the healthiest kind of replacement sugar that you can have for a better word. So let's test this out. Okay, it's really strong. So what I'm gonna have to do is put a little more Cool Whip. It's Cool Whip. There you go. And this is gonna be more like a shake kind of substance, even though it's coffee. It's like a latte. There you go. Okay, just like that. That tastes delicious. So if you want, you can replace it with cream. That's a lot of dairy. So if you're gonna do something like this, try to use monk fruit. If you're gonna drink an energy drink once a month, you don't want to go overboard because that can be very dangerous. I'm telling you, kids, if you're watching this and you're thinking of drinking energy drinks, try to stay away from it until you're at least of age where you can have the discipline to not have it as much, or else it can lead to mental illness and stuff like that, put you in a mental hospital, and you don't want that. And I know a lot of young people watch my channel, so I gotta warn you because I got the same thing from developing from a lot of energy drinks. That's how we get the mental illness, apart from working really, really hard. So I can't blame the energy drink thing on that either, and I can't blame my Taekwondo master from giving me a mental illness either, because I was working really hard. I was doing a lot to stress in my body. My body couldn't take it. I'm slowly recovering. I'm on medication. I've been on medication for years, and I'm finally recovering after much prayer and dedication to the Lord. Kind of throw that in there. So I'm very thankful to where God has taken me in my life, and I'm going to continue to follow Him even if that kills me. And hopefully a lot of people along the way. And the God that I've served is Jesus. God the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit represented in Jesus Christ. That's what I believe in. And hopefully that I can influence a lot of people as they happen to look into Him and have a relationship with Him. And that's what it's about. I've lost my religion. I found my faith. As a prayer would say, there's still a little bit of religiosity in it. Of course, about knowing God and it being about God. But really true religion is just holding on to the relational part of it. And the works is a result of Him saving you, not because you have to do it to get on His side. So, what was the gospel there? Awesome. Dalgona coffee, whipped coffee. Shout out to whoever originally came up with this. It's an amazing idea. Don't drink too much of the coffee either, friends. I call my fans my Brewsters, my brews. But don't get it mixed with beer. Alcohol too, it's another thing, man. You don't want to overindulge in that because that can lead to beer belly 1, 2, too much depression and just anger and all that stuff if you react the wrong way to it. So it might help medicationally, like wine does, like medicine, and it can be a depressant to help you mellow out, but you gotta be really careful with that substance if you're like 21 and you're watching and you're just getting into it. So be careful. It's good to go to bars to get fellowship and like hang out with people. I call it fellowship because I'm Baptist, but excuse me, but it's gonna hang around with the boys and drink a beer, but I gotta be really careful because it's an addictive substance. Anyways, that's all you get from me. As usual, stay happy. Show my yellow teeth because the coffee. Stay healthy and stay caffeinated. Peace.